right! And welcome back to Daemon x Machina. I'm Lantis from Fatal Exception and this is the 7th episode of this series. Looks like I spoke too soon last time. The Western 7 didn't exactly betray us, as it came out that they are a team of convicts, for whom serving time gets reduced by risking their bombs in battle against the AIs. Basically, they are convicts doing forced labor to pay for their misdeeds. As thus, they can't refuse any mission coming from anybody, which puts them in uncomfy positions. A short chat with a Western 7 member called Nameless, ironic, told us so, and seems that it's common knowledge in the circle, considering that Johnny knew as well. Last time we dealt with the first colossal on our own, without super cool mercs covering for us. Some sort of alien life form piloting an arsenal was also revealed, even though we don't know anything about it other than it doesn't speak any human language. Will we find out more about it? Only one way to know. Before I keep going, special thanks to Alpha Wolf for a bit of insight about how to make my bionic modifications stand out less. Appreciated that, dude! Let's go. Offer mission, rank D. It's gonna take a while. I'm only rank D yet. Destroy an immortal facility. The Immortals appears to be constructing a facility along one of Sky Union's transport routes. Team up with other Reclaimers to destroy this facility before it can become an enemy stronghold. Preemptive destruction? I don't know. Doesn't seem very smart if you ask me. Destroy the
This
facility.
mission is a request from Sky Union. Immortals are constructing a facility on a transport route extending from Sky Union's territory. The objective of this mission is the destruction of this facility. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
Way ahead of you, 4.
Briefing over.
This information is also vague. I'd like to clarify a few things, if I may. First, this transport route extending from Sky Union's territory.
What about the
Are you sure you don't mean a transport
thief?
route into their territory?
The transport route from Sky Union's territory is correct.
And would you say this transport route leads to some unknown location?
It leads to the center of the Oval Link.
Center of the open.
Our ultimate goal is to control all areas within the Oval Link. This particular area is a valley. A large wall is being built to seal it off, which Orbital believes is a defensive measure, not offensive.
It's defensive in nature, but...
Offensive? Is there some sort of immortal base beyond it?
Exactly.
Unknown.
I'd like the latest data we have on the center of the Oval Link, if you please.
Maybe you're asking too much?
No data exists following the moonfall.
Just as I thought.
Previous teams dispatched by Orbital to investigate the center of the Oval Link have all been annihilated.
Annihilated, you say? Thank you very much for clarifying.
Yeah, it
My
looks
pleasure.
odd but it's smart.
So, basically, we gotta bust through some wall to get to the center of the Oval Link? Panzer Crown will accept this mission.
I didn't keep
Affirmative.
track. Are they
Mission
all women
acceptance
in
confirmed.
Panzer Crown?
Bullet Works will accept this mission too.
Ah, Bullet Works. Another one from them. There's quite a...
Oh, how
Quite some.
peculiar. I didn't think a jittery coward like you would accept a mission like this.
I'm careful,
Fighting
not
words.
cowardly. I'm interested in the Immortals' behavior. I'd also like to see this supposed wall of theirs with my own eyes.
Haven't you ever heard that curiosity killed the cat?
This is for our survival, not trifling curiosity. In the grand scheme of things, it may help to end this war once and for all.
You're starting to sound like BG. Is his musk rubbing off on you?
Nothing wrong considering that he's a veteran and knows what he's doing.
That certainly wasn't my intent.
What a bit of a bitch, this Rose Queen.
But I suppose observers do tend to resemble their subjects over time. I'm shocked I didn't notice sooner. Noted for future reference.
You refer to your commanding officer as a subject?
To be frank, I'm quite fascinated by BG. Few subjects hold my continued interest the way he does.
Some kind of scientist? Or another nut job that believes he's superior to anybody?
So you just stare at people for fun? Pretty weird.
Yeah.
I don't limit myself to people. Accurate observation of all things is crucial.
Not wrong.
There is nothing in this world that can't be quantified. In data, the truth is laid bare.
True as well.
Sticking your head where it doesn't belong is a good way to get it lopped off. But I suppose everyone has something they specialize in. Still, it's peculiar that an analyst like yourself would accept this mission.
I prefer to keep my ignorance to a bare minimum. If I lack data on a subject, then I must obtain it. Simple, really.
It's not such a bad way of seeing things. After all, ignorance is the #1 issue for what regards any kind of people, actually. So yeah, I kinda like the standpoint that this guy covers. Right, nothing else to put together, let's go. Destroy the facility. There you go. Let's go. Yay! Do we have to destroy everything?
If we let it detect
I have
us, we'll be
absolutely
sworn
nothing
before
against the
we
idea of
notice.
destroying everything.
Destroy it before it notices us.
Was it a laser I
or
heard?
look for another way through.
I heard you need a car. There!
I've survived more
Oh,
battlefields than you
man.
can count.
Dodging my car like that. Not accepting gifts. That's offensive, you know. Ah, that's the laser guy. You shoot it. Okay, no problem so far. Actually, pretty easy. Up until now. Yeah, looks like you may eat some of this. You look famished. Some explosive could do. Hopla, let's not do the same mistake as last time. I was forced outside the boundaries, but that doesn't mean that I've been played. I'd be glad not to do that again. I'd rather be bested, battled, than being taken out with subterfuge. Even though I was the stupid guy. Did the heat-seeking missile
Approach complete.
search the
You
laser
have arrived
instead
at the
of the
mission area.
turret?
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle
curious.
distribution is very dense. Do not ascend above the valley's ridgeline. Otherwise, you risk being fired on by the enemy's laser weapons. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad
Who should have been?
communications channel.
Stay alert. We're completely exposed to the
No,
enemy.
it's
Their
the
cannons are
comrades
useless if they stay
or
close to
shooting.
the wall. Not unless they want to shoot themselves.
True, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy.
You sure?
Enemies detected at your flank. This appears to be an ambush.
ambush. Alright. I like being in difficult odds.
Hear that? They have us pinned against the wall. It's a
There
very
you are.
logical strategy, I must say.
This is so not the time to be impressed. I bet they think
Eat
so
it.
clever, huh?
Fatty.
I'm ticked off just thinking about it.
Did they just miss the target with a
Just
heat-seeking
blindly
missile?
rush them,
Eat it again.
against the wall.
Okay.
There's no time. I'm going in. Cover
Enemy
me.
downed.
Rookie, let's stay close
Stop
to the wall
screaming.
and cover Queen. Try not to get
Quit
pinned
your
yourself.
howling.
God damn it, Come and get it. I'll blast you all to hell.
Too emotional. Be a good girl and stop yapping. Keeping your cool is the best in this kind of situation. You lose your cool, you're doing the enemy play.
I've survived more battlefields than you can count.
I like that name. Oh, wasn't this the name of some serpent king in the Japanese mythology? Music is awesome as usual. I could stall the battle just to hear the music. But that would be boring, wouldn't it? Making stuff go boom is way more fun.
That's all.
Hadouken!
I've survived more battlefields than you can count.
Yeah, that's quite a wonder considering how fast you've been losing your temper. Usually people like you don't survive for long. They are armored on the front. I have to shoot them from the back. Annoying bastards. But considering that I understood what your weak point is, you're going to be short-lived anyway. So we made it. I don't see any more living enemies around the area. Do we have to pull this down? Yep, I have. Shoot it! Kaboo! Khabib! No, I was hoping for a distraction and minimation, but I have been kind of let down. Too bad. Okay. Yeah.
The obvious outcome.
The facility's energy response has vanished. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Haha! That's what you get for screwing with us!
Are we sure that
Looks
they're
like we're all
not?
in one piece. By the way, Ricky, I was observing you very intensely while you were fighting.
Do I have to worry?
I think I understand now why BG is so interested in you.
Compliments. I can take
Looking
those.
to recruit this kid to Bullet Works or something?
BG might be considering it. This should produce some interesting data.
I would also like to
hearing
be
him
part
talk
of
like
the
that
Bullet
really
Works.
creeps me out.
I can't say much else until I analyze the data. I prefer not to speak in vague terms.
Well,
This
let
guy
me
could
finish
as
your
well be a
analysis or
computer.
whatever. Fill me in, okay? 4, let's go home.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
Hey!
I'm going to stay here a while longer. Something's weighing on my mind. Feel free to head back without me.
This
Gladly.
is suspicious
You do
though.
whatever you like. We're going home.
I'm going on for sure, but considering that this guy is part of Bullet Works and seems like Bullet Works wants me to be part of their team, I'm kind of suspicious of this course of action. Yeah, of course I've been practicing in free missions. The less newbie I remain, the better. Is for the sake of content. Okay, next mission then. Let's not dawdle around. Mission! Confirmation, rank D. Greenfield bedrock blasting. Oh, a garden-like area? Horizon has decided to conduct a thorough investigation of the center of the Oval Link. The purpose of the mission is to assist in preparing for this investigation.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. You must reach a designated area in the center of the Oval Link. and prepare to conduct a detailed investigation.
Will be done.
Horizon will provide the infiltration sequence. Though currently safe, this area is under immortal occupation, and they will react accordingly once the mission is underway. When the moon fell, the impact embedded lunar debris deep beneath the ground.
I would hope so. If the ground could take such a beating without even moving around, I wonder how we have been able to dig it for so many centuries.
This debris is the target of the investigation. It is encased in a dense layer of bedrock that you'll need to blast apart.
This is silly. Everybody knows that bedrock cannot be dug.
Horizon will supply the equipment you'll need to carry out this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing
Right.
over.
Okay, let's keep going. Oh my god.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight.
You were so eager last time.
Death is always watching us.
Oh, Crimson Lord.
Sit this one out if you're not feeling up to it.
This is one of the badasses that saved our butts at the
I
beginning.
don't want to think about that right now. What should I do?
Whoa!
Oh, Jack.
Crimson Lord, the one and only!
Yeah, he's famous then. Even in the circle.
Is this dude really that big of a deal?
I would say. You should have
He's
seen
the
him.
biggest deal there is! The veteran of too many battles to count. Everyone's gunning for his top spot.
Oh, I see.
I'm just a soldier. Nothing special, really.
I beg to differ considering how you took care of those colossal basically on your own. Yeah, there was Diablos too, but you two were basically having a competition on who exploded the most of them.
Say, aren't you that lucky kid from Innocence? Jack, right? I don't believe we've actually met.
You know who I am?
He's gushing all over.
Of course. You've made a lot of bookies furious, the way you keep surviving all those impossible missions. Not a lot of people can lay claim to that.
Well, people can say whatever they want, I guess. Yeah, I've survived some crazy missions, and I can't really explain why, but it's not as impressive as it seems.
Don't be so modest. At the same time, there's no need to let your guard down either. You've achieved more than the folks placing bets on our lives ever will. You can be proud of that.
I like this Crimson Lord. Stoic, but right.
I appreciate you saying that. So what brings the
Modest
ace
too,
pilot of
for being
Bulletworks
the
to this
number one.
briefing anyway?
BG's orders. It's imperative that we be thoroughly briefed on important missions like this one.
Oh, he's the number one of Bulletworks too. I didn't
Very
watch.
true. And missions like this pay handsomely too.
It's not all about money, kid. And let me just say, I'm only the ace pilot for now.
Huh? It's hard to imagine a stronger outer than you.
No matter how strong we become, the clock is always ticking.
That is also
One way
true.
or another, someone always comes to collect the bill for the lives we take.
What?
Oh, sorry, I went off on a tangent just now. Maybe Bishop or Johnny would be good for this mission.
Did you spend any time with Abyss? The other girl that wants everybody dead, herself included?
Well, I'm heading back. Later.
We have to end this battle. We have to know what the
Nobody
Immortals are
cares. I like she butts in just to say, I'm out of here. Yeah, whatever.
Crimson Lord, rookie, see you around.
Okay.
I'm
Jack is left.
expecting great things from him, Diablo, and you, rookie.
Well, Diablo is almost on your level, I would say.
The younger generation will pave the way into the new era, if you'll excuse me.
A bit of doom sense. That's what I understood from that Crimson Lord. Seems like he knows that something is gonna happen to him. I wonder.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield.
That's a nice
Femto
area.
particle distribution is very high density. Overlaying femto wave analysis results on the console to correct radar imaging.
Whatever.
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Femto analysis? Do we have a recon unit with us that we don't know about?
To avoid anti-aircraft pressure, Ire of the Western 7 is performing high-altitude reconnaissance.
I do not like that. She said that she was setting this one off.
Best of luck to you. I'm spec'd for electronic recon right now, so I'm not going to be doing any fighting.
Roger that. Just keep it up.
Huh? Bulletworks didn't send Crimson Lord?
Doubly as suspicious.
I'm the better pilot for this mission than the Major. If you got a problem with that, take it up with BG.
Well, we have
4,
Diablos.
We're ready to begin the mission.
That's true.
Guide us to the excavation site.
Affirmative.
Diablo is
Displaying
strong.
target coordinates on the radar.
And there we go. Enemies.
Will take place here.
Soft enemies.
Roger that.
Really soft
As long as
targets.
we make it to our
They
respective
come down with a
posts,
few
Ford will
bullets.
Take care of the rest. Think you can handle that, kid?
Handle yourself.
First, we need to take out the enemy AIs in here. If anyone falls behind, the explosion will be delayed. Let's hustle, people.
Hustle yourself.
Okay. So we have to keep going. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We just can't lose.
Do you say that you're gonna lose against AIs? Come on now.
Get out of here.
Let's just blast everything into debris and let's get going. Where is this one? Over here.
We just can't lose.
We will not. Stop being a butt about it. Slay dog? Oh.
This is the end.
Are these enemies hiding around? That's what they're doing.
Get out of here.
Yeah, for real though. Wah! Haha! I learned to fear those barriers way more than the enemies. Bad experience.
I will get even stronger.
This is pretty easy actually. What are we hunting for now? This is Diablo.
We just can't lose.
Where are more targets? What about this? Oh. What do we have to search for? Place the explosives. So we have to put it here.
Explosive component set. 2 locations remaining.
Okay.
All right, let's head to the next point.
We took care of all the AIs
Explosive component
before
set.
doing
1
this.
location remains.
Oh, they spawned. Okay,
All
okay,
right,
okay,
Let's
okay.
head to the next point.
They had... Ouch. They had reinforcements arriving for their team. There's also a stray over there. Oh my lord. Okay, there is no more stray. Come on. Hey, why doesn't it explode out of boundary? Ah. I didn't take any damage from that? Sacred gun. Alright. And no shield. A shield unit. I like shields. I am more of the tank kind of player. So I like shields and whatever allows you to survive longer. Ora. The bomb has been planted.
Component set. All units retreat from your positions. A powerful shockwave is anticipated.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Can we go home now?
Please remain in the mission area until detonation has been confirmed. All components are now measuring the bedrock layer.
How much time's left?
I'm analyzing the most effective route to allow the blast wave to destroy the bedrock. Estimated completion time is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
You gotta wait, huh?
I'm sure the enemy already knows what we're here for. I doubt they'll just ignore us.
Of course. We will have the main army on our butts in a moment.
Processing. Incoming transmission from Ire.
Hey, I can see the enemy reinforcements. They're still pretty far off. Some kind of aircraft, but not jets.
I was thinking, is this the same voice actress that spoke for Princess Bubblegum when she attacked us together with the Reaper? She sounds quite different.
Maybe
it's just
combat
me.
helicopters. I'm sending the data.
What can an helicopter hope to achieve against arsenals?
Attention. Horizon has updated the mission. Defend the explosive components until detonation.
We got 2 groups of 3 bogies, each coming from different directions.
A fight here would be bad. If the explosives get destroyed, we'll fail the mission.
Exactly what she said.
The enemy's just 2 groups. We gotta stall them till the explosion goes off.
Rookie,
Stall them?
it doesn't matter which group you focus on, just hold off the enemy.
We all done? They're getting closer.
Light them up!
Changing
Light
the
'em
mission
up.
area based on new tactical data. All units, proceed to the updated area and complete the mission.
Oh, I don't know who you shot at there, but that was not me, for sure. These are femtozones. Where's the enemy? I cannot find any trace of them. I just saw the minimap. These 2 guys can teleport their arsenals around. That's impressive. Okay, and where are the enemies? Really, do I have to wait 10 minutes without shooting anybody? Come on! I want some serious horde to come my way. The area is nice, the music is awesome, but where are the enemies? Holy shit, what was this intermission without nothing to do? That was annoying to say the least.
Designated enemy AIs
Okay.
have been detected by your radar.
Yeah.
Destroy them at once.
Oh, these are resistance. Not to a barrage of missiles though. These were just drones.
This is the end!
The end of war. The enemy units, I hope. Okay, nothing major so far. These square patterns remind me of Destiny. The Hex buildings. Okay, I missed 90% of those.
We just can't lose! This is the end!
Get out of here!
Next!
Oh, finally we have... Oh. Come on, don't blast him so hard. How am I supposed to do anything if you destroy him? where's my target? That's quite an agile bastard.
All enemy units eliminated. 4. What happened with the explosion?
Probing complete. Preparation in progress. Initiating trigger. Brace for shockwave.
Are you stupid? Let us get out of here first.
Whoa! That scared the hell out of me! Wish you'd warned us sooner.
Yeah, in fact.
These EM waves are screwing with our radar. Did the explosion work?
I'm sending you the data now.
Checking data. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
So we can see all that lunar debris now, yeah? How's it looking?
I can't see a thing with all this smoke and dust in the air. And my observation data isn't much help either.
Nobody's ever seen this before, huh? After coming this far, I wouldn't mind seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
The dust should clear in about 30 minutes or so. Doesn't look like enemy reinforcements are coming, so maybe we can just wait and...
Processing. Femtoparticle density is rising.
Oh, so there's something coming.
Major femtostorm imminent.
Whoa.
What? Femtostorm?
Processing. Damage to arsenals cannot be predicted.
Uh-oh.
Prioritizing safety. Force mapping return sequence. Executing return sequence.
Hey, what the hell? You're forcing us back?
Whoa. Scarlet Star. Homing missile. And this is also suspicious. This forcing us back. What amount of information do we have that allows us to say freely that there will be this Femtostorm? And they are not trying to get us out of the way for any reason. I keep thinking that I don't know if we can trust even 4, even though she's just a super AI, but she takes her programming from someone else. Who is this someone else, and why could they want us to stay ignorant about the events?
You're late? I thought you of all people would arrive on time. It would be pointless to say exactly how long it's been since we last saw each other. Let's just say it's been 7 years.
Is this BG?
Same as ever, I see. Hard to believe we served together in the 1st Division, but I'm not here to reminisce.
Yes. Your concern is the recent surge in combat missions.
Indeed. Within the Oval Link, at least, things were relatively stable for the last several decades. Mercenaries fought off invading immortals, and the distribution of produced femto resources met Orbital's expectations. But now, new immortals are appearing, more powerful and more aggressive than ever before. Why is that? Why are the consortiums suddenly scrambling to hoard as much femto as they can? And then, of course, there's you.
What's so strange about this guy?
You, the only EX rank mercenary, the only truly free man among us.
Brigadier General, what do you believe is the purpose of intelligent life?
Who can say? Does this question have some relation to your purpose?
Answer.
To live. There is no other reason. Survival is the driving force behind all life.
That's a bit
simple answer.
reductive.
That is true of life. But intelligent life, like myself, serves a different purpose. One of renewed awakening. Of liberation.
From what?
Liberation? So you're a revolutionary now.
What change did the Moonfall bring? This world was met with disaster, yet it remains as it ever was. Amid the rush to hoard resources, as you put it, where is humanity headed? And those of us whom the moon's particles have made more than human, we outers, where are we headed? Do we really live to indulge the indolence of the relictual creatures beyond the barrier?
So this one is a god complex.
Mad. The war is already being fought, old friend. Mercenaries like us are weaving new patterns into the tapestry of history.
Are you friends with the other guy, with that savior?
They have already begun weaving a new future. I hope to see your wonderful contribution to the pattern.
Then tread lightly. The unexpected has a way of appearing at the worst possible time.
That was a veiled threat, I
Yes.
believe.
Such is life, Brigadier General. Such is life.
That sounds a bit like incident happens, you know. Alright. This was an interesting piece of storytelling. And the missions were still a bit too easy, if you ask me. That's a real pity because this game has so much potential. It could be even better than Armored Core. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that, not yet at least. I'm not seeing the difficulty. I'm not seeing the blasphemy-inducing level that I can't get through. I'm not seeing an excessive difference in weaponry. There are many kind of pistol, many kind of rifles, many kind of missile launcher. Okay, the missile launcher are actually pretty different. The different lock speeds, the different speed of the missiles themselves, the ability of the missile to keep being locked into the target for longer periods, even if at the expense of damage. Those change, but most of the primary weapons are one and the same actually. It's a bit of a letdown. I don't know. I like the game, but I thought that it could be so much more. Well, anyway, I am still hooked to the story, and driving a mech is always one of the best things I can do in a video game for what regards my tastes. So, okay, we'll keep going.